Are you tired of falling short of your New Year's resolution to get in shape? Let 2008 be the year you get the body you've always dreamed of. Merit Athletic Clubs will guarantee you the results, or they'll give you your money back. Call 1-800-NEW-SHAPE and ask about the results. Guarantee at Merit.
You weren't one of these kids from the acting school out of Northwestern that they picked up and said, hey, you look heavy, and we think if you could lose some weight, you might be a really good actor, and why don't you do this Subway thing? Like, you're legitimate, you're a guy, and if I remember the story right, you were in college, right? And you were a guy that
University.
Wandered into a Subway somewhere and started eating, and all of a sudden, this is where you're at. I mean, it's a real story.
I lived next door to a Subway my junior year when I went to Indiana back in '98, and just literally at this point I weighed over 425 pounds, 60-inch pair of pants. I mean, I was in major trouble. I was 20 years old at the time, and just really in total disrepair. Wanted to finally change, didn't know how I was going to do it, and stumbled upon one of the nutritional guys at the Subway.
And by the way, Subway fits into the college budget too.
It does.
You know,
it was
I got $5, I would get a good sub.
You can get something decent from it. And,
Right.
you know, granted, I had to cut out the other stuff, the junk food and all the stuff I shouldn't be eating anyway. But started doing it twice a day. You know, turkey for lunch, then a foot-long veggie sandwich for dinner every night. Just no mayonnaise, of course, no oil, no cheese. And they just came out with the baked chips, so I did that plus the diet soft drinks. And in just under a year, I was able to drop about 245 pounds. And never thought my story would ever become known. That was never my goal, or obviously to become, or to do a commercial, let alone many, many commercials. But a friend of mine wrote an article about me when I was still at college. From there, it just got picked up, and eventually wound up in Subway's hands. And they contacted me, and we did a test commercial back in early '99, and it just went sort of boom from there. And here we are, almost 10 years later. And somehow
you're still eating Subway.
Still eating Subway
No
occasionally. You know, I still eat it. You know, a few days a week. Obviously, it still fits into my lifestyle. But you know, keeping the weight off is not easy. Anybody who's lost weight, I think, knows that. And you really have to stay on top of it. I would say losing the weight is stage 1. Keeping it off is stage 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, and really, I think you have to just go into it with that mentality that says, you know what, you worked way too hard to get the weight off in the first place. I don't ever want to put it back on, and I'm hoping that you know, it just takes you gotta be mentally disciplined, and just say, you know, it's okay to splurge every now and then. You just can't splurge all the time, and that's still part of why I eat Subway occasionally, and fits into my lifestyle, and still try to do my walking and try to work out as well when I can.
He is Jared, of course, from Subway fame, and we've all seen him plenty of times on any of our sporting events that we watch and on the TV commercials. So the one theme that you're trying to pass along to everybody for Sunday, because everybody gets up ready to roll on Sunday morning, man. It's like Christmas. The game doesn't start till 6:30, so you got all day to stuff yourself.
Well,
so the one theme, I guess, is just, you know,
moderation.
Yeah, take
moderation.
It easy, right.
Realizing there's other alternatives besides the chicken wings and the nachos and the pizzas. Obviously, you know, if I was hosting a Super Bowl party, I'd probably have a bunch of Subway sandwiches myself. But you know, it's just nice to know that there's that healthier alternative out there for those who want it.
And who wins the game Sunday?
I'm saying Giants 31-24. My boy Strahan, you know, I did the commercial with Strahan, so you know, I got to root for my boy Strahan. He's a good guy, and I think Brady better be careful because he's going to come straight out.
Wow.
Now, Jared, we've been here since 5 o'clock this morning, so it's about lunchtime. There's a Subway right down the street. Can we get some discounts
now,
if we throw your name?
I know a few people. Just tell say I sent you guys. You know?
Hey, we're going to take a picture
Absolutely.
with him.
Show it to him.
I'm going to walk down there and get a sub.
Here's an honest question. If you walked into Subway right now,
I know where this is going.
I'll give you 50 bucks if you go to Subway with me right now.
No. If you walked in there right now, this Subway, it's in 2 streets from us in Phoenix.
Yep. Yes.
Are you comped, or you got a? Do you have a?
You know,
you have the lifetime Subway card.
I have a gift.
Or you over?
I have like the Subway cash card that Subway gives me, you know, and they reload it for me and stuff.
Right.
But if I, you know, it depends if I know the Subway owner. Obviously, you know, every Subway is individually operated and owned. So most of them are pretty cool. Most of them, they wouldn't want to charge me, you know, or whatever. So that's one of the nice perks of the job, that's for sure.
That would be one of the biggest YouTube views of all time. Here I am walking in Subway with Jared. Watch the reaction.
There you go. Right. Who would have thunk?
Hey, enjoy your stay here.
Thank you guys very much.
Take care. Jared of Subway fame hanging around with us. Good to visit with him again this year, as he is in town. To make sure you eat right on Sunday, and you can do that, of course, by going to your local Subway.